Good evening and welcome back to the channel. We just wanted to give you updates on the 2020 presidential primary contests. The Democrat side, they've voted so far in Iowa and New Hampshire. Same for the Republicans, and we'll get to those results in just a moment. For the Democrats, it's looking like there's really not a super clear front runner. At this point, they may have a contested convention in Milwaukee in July, which would be pretty amazing to see. And then they'll just have to bring in Hillary Clinton or John Kerry or Al Gore, some other loser, someone to unite the party, and also someone that doesn't scare the hell out of the establishment. But I got to tell you, the grassroots, they would not like that one bit. So let's get to these results now, shall we? In the Iowa caucus, we've all heard about the drama there, the confusion, the dysfunction. It was a real mess. The Iowa Democrat Party chair has since resigned because of his incompetency. And, I think it was well worth it, I don't think anyone really feels sorry for the guy. So we had a few people did fairly well there. Former Mayor Pete Buttigieg, who we like to call here Chicken Little Buttigieg, he received 14 delegates. Senator Bernie Sanders, we like to call him Kremlin Bernie, and he received 12 delegates, which is kind of odd because he apparently received more votes than Buttigieg. So, I don't know, it's a confusing, weird system they have there. Pretty silly that we even do things that way, but whatever, that's the Democrats for you. Pocahontas, also known as Elizabeth Warren, she received 8 delegates there, came in third. Joe O. Biden, because he always attaches himself to Obama. Every answer he gives, it's Obama. He's just trying to capture on Obama's legacy. Well, not working too well for him. He came in fourth, received 6 delegates out of Iowa. Finally, Senator Amy Klobuchar received 1 delegate out of there. We call her Kindergarten Klobuchar. The Iowa Republican caucus, no surprise there. Very dominant performance by President Donald Trump. He received 39 of the 40 available delegates. Former Massachusetts Governor Bill Weld, he was governor back in the 90s, and he was Gary Johnson's Libertarian vice presidential running mate in 2016. How'd that work out for him? And he actually pledged during that campaign that he would be a member of the Libertarian Party for life. Wow. Didn't really hold true to that now, did he? The next contest we had up was New Hampshire. And on the Democrat side, we had 2 candidates come out with equal number of delegates. Kremlin Bernie with 9 and Chicken Little Buttigieg with 9. Bernie was slightly ahead in the popular vote there, although he did not perform nearly as well as he did 4 years ago against crooked Hillary Clinton. He received about 34% less of the vote, and he received only about half the votes he got last time. Meanwhile, Kindergarten Klobuchar, she came in third with 6 delegates, and those were the only 3 to receive any delegates out of New Hampshire. Pocahontas and Joe O. Biden, they both came out with 0 delegates, less than 10% of the vote. Not looking too good there for them. President Donald Trump got all 22 of the delegates that were available, and in doing so, he set a new record for the most votes ever cast by an incumbent president running for re-election in the New Hampshire primary. Pretty astounding, if you ask me. Very high turnout there, basically running unopposed. Everyone knows he's going to be the nominee, but the fact that people still take time out of their day to go vote when they know the outcome, it really tells you something. After the primary, 3 candidates on the Democrat side actually dropped out of the race. Former Massachusetts governor, another former Massachusetts, what's going on here? Deval Patrick, or Patrick Deval, whatever his name is, he dropped out of the race. He was a late entry, came into the race only a few months ago. Senator Michael Bennet, who honestly just reminds me of a bag of bones. And then finally, Andrew Yang, who a couple months ago was so excited he broke 3% nationally, finally, that he was seen spraying whipped cream into his supporters' mouths while they were kneeling in front of him. And that is the results out of New Hampshire and Iowa. Coming up next, we have the Nevada caucus next Saturday, and then we have the South Carolina primary the week after that. So that'll be interesting to watch. Hey, thanks for tuning in, and we'll be back with more analysis. Have a great evening.